Somebody asked a question. I think he actually sent me an email, and he wanted to know more information about social media marketing and management of social media marketing. And I think this is a great time and opportunity to discuss this, as marketing pretty much is the lifeline of business surviving. Even though great businesses like Walmart, like Apple, like Tesla, like any big business, Starbucks, any big business, regardless of who they are or what their brand has become, without continuous marketing, they will begin to become stagnant and possibly reverse and lose revenue and sales and ultimately profit if they're not continuously getting in front of and staying in front of their customers, which means creating new customers, because it's not just about staying in front of the existing ones. You want to capture the customer and retain the customer, but also continuously grow more. It's like growing a YouTube channel or any other social media platform. You want more subscribers, more viewers, more followers, more friends, or whatever label or classification that they give you. You want to collect as many as possible.
More squirrels.
More squirrels. And what do you think? Do you know anything about social media marketing?
Do I know anything about social media marketing? I would say not nearly enough. I will say that I started my YouTube channel and that's all I was going to do until I realized that you kind of have to make it a full basket of stuff. You got to have the Instagram, you got to have the TikTok, you got to have the Facebook. That way there's different ways to interact and get everybody to the same location.
So now this video may not necessarily hit the normal audience, because I don't even know if YouTube's going to show it to them. But for those who are listening, who are taking notes, who do want to learn ways in which they can improve their business, increase their income, generate additional streams of income, this video will be for you. And this is basically a video on how to make money and how to start your own business, how to start a side hustle, how to position yourself within business to business sales, which will more than likely be the best and safest place to be moving forward for the next couple years, maybe, because the businesses are going to continue to support businesses, whether they want to or not, whether they like to or not, or whether they realize it or not. Whereas the consumers may not continuously support businesses because they either choose not to, or they are forced into a financial position where they can't. So I think, in my opinion, I would want to be aligned with businesses supporting my business instead of relying on consumers to support my business, if that makes sense.
So in the aspect of social media, maybe like sponsors or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. Sponsors, brands, affiliates, any sort of paid promotion.
Collaborations even.
Yes. Even connecting other channels, other brands together, which they are businesses. If you see Mr. Beast on YouTube, he is a person, Jimmy Donaldson. But what you see on YouTube is a business.
Is a business.
So, I can't remember the guy's name. I think his last name was Huff. He sends me an email, and yes, he mentioned all this in a comment, and his username was, and his email was listed in the comment. So I'm not just sharing his personal information just like that, because someone else, I need to respond to their email, but they sent an email afterwards and they asked me not to include their name. So I don't, especially if you ask not to, but if you've already included your name in the comment and or referenced your name in the comment, which is different from your username, I feel like
it's okay,
like
then.
You've already done it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I don't remember his name exactly, but he wanted more information on this, and basically just a 30,000 foot view, high level 101 introduction. If you guys are interested in learning more, drop a comment, hit me up in an email, join the group. My information is in the description. No, I will not try to contact you through WhatsApp or any of the comments below. If you want me, come get me. Come at me, bro. But basically, he wanted to know more information about how you can start this business, generate this income, and can you do it from your phone? Do you need a computer? Do you need, tons of equipment? Mm-mm. Do you need to invest a lot of money into this? And the short answer is no, you don't.
This is what I use. This microphone sometimes, this phone always.
No, you don't. But the thing is like the social media marketing management is pretty genius, because what you're going to do is you're going to develop a network of relationships with brands, with influencers, with personalities, with other businesses. And then you're going to develop relationships with the businesses and brands that want to promote and advertise and ultimately sell their products. And then you're going to connect the two together. And that can easily be done from a phone. It may be easier to do it from a computer, but guess what? If you do it right and you do it from a phone and you make some money, go ahead and invest a few $100s in a computer, which I use I have a lot of computers, but the computer I use now exclusively on a regular basis is the entry-level MacBook Air. It's the 8 GB RAM, 256 gig hard drive, M1 MacBook Air that I actually picked up on sale from Best Buy like a little over a year ago for like $850. Got lucky. And 41 millimeter Lewis. If you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. He's growing a channel. He's part of the group, and he is paying attention. And if you guys are interested in seeing how channels can grow, just take a look at his, because he's blowing up pretty quickly. But he's just applying the basic principles that we discuss and we implement on a regular basis. And if you want to see my resume, just click the about, look at my channel. But he was going to pick up a laptop because he's just been pretty much doing everything from his phone, which he's been getting by, but he's proven the concept that it can work. So now he's ready to invest in himself and his business, which is one of the best places to invest, especially right now. That's probably one of the areas that you have the most control over its success versus any other investment vehicle, whereas you're not fully in control. If you invest in yourself, well, then you're in control of how hard you want to work, how smart you want to be, how wise you want to become, and how hard you want to grind and hustle. So it's a great investment in yourself. And it should pay dividends if you continuously do what you need to do. But with that being said, the same MacBook Air entry level is now on sale at Best Buy for $799. So I'm just saying, if you want to go about it, bootstrap it, grassroots, bare bones, very low cost of entry, do it. And then when the opportunity presents itself, reinvest in your business to make you more money. And for $799 for a MacBook Air with an M1 chip, the comparison and benchmark tests of the new MacBook Air with the M2 chip for, I think, about $300 to $400 more isn't really worth it.
It sounds like I need to upgrade my computer.
So for $799, you can get a beast of a laptop, great battery life, capable of editing 4K video pretty well in Final Cut Pro, because I've done it. And I don't know, I think that's pretty much all you need. And if your goal is just to easily communicate between you and your clients, or all of your clients, because basically you'll just be connecting clients, it's a great machine. Sure, you could buy something for less, maybe a Chromebook for a few hundred, like $200, $300, $400. But in my experience,
you get what you pay for.
You kind of get what you pay for. But with this MacBook Air on sale as they're phasing it out, it's a pretty good deal. It's a steal, really, with Apple, because Apple's products, like I said, every Apple product's over $1,000.
Yeah.
And to be able to get this MacBook for $799, like you said, we may go pick up one today just because it's a great deal. You've got the old MacBook Air. It still functions, but it's big, it's clunky.
Yeah.
The battery's okay, but the charger it's the old MagSafe charger, and going to USB-C would be so simple. So
Yes.
everybody has the same charger.
Yes.
But regardless, it's pretty simple. And the businesses and brands want to find the other businesses and brands and influencers to connect them with their customers. And when you can do that, then you are going to put yourself in a great position financially, earn great revenues through commissions through these sales, and continuously build and grow your network. And who knows where that can go from there. There's some great brands and great products out there. You guys probably may have come across them, but also if you're watching this video interested in what I'm speaking about as far as social media marketing from a creator perspective, you may be thinking to yourself, well, how do I get connected with these brands? Because it's not necessarily hard, but it's also not necessarily easy. And also you don't want to make mistakes along the way, because it could discourage you. It could eat up your time, energy. It could potentially connect you with a bad brand that kind of tarnishes your reputation as a creator, as an influencer, and you don't want to do that. But there's also a ton of companies out there promoting, brand deals and affiliates and sponsorships and paid promotions. But we all know that if it's listed on the internet on a Google search, odds are it's probably worthless. So there is a little bit of a network and a community that speaks amongst themselves. But once you get into that network and that community, then you're in the club. If you want to know more, like I said, you can contact me. My information is in the description, like always. And check out this video here. It's covering her face. And click on this one too. Subscribe to both channels. Share, comment. You guys have a safe... What?
Wait, you did this, and all I could think of was Breakfast Club was like, mess with the bull, get the horns.
Okay.
That was it.
Who is that? That was Colin Farrell?
No. Oh, honey, no. Breakfast Club is like from the 80s, and Colin Farrell is like from the 2000s. I have not.
Who was that character?
I don't remember his name. He's in a lot of older movies.
We're gonna IMDb.
He's the principal at
the principal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was thinking about the tough one who plays by nobody's rules but his own.
No, not him.
Who's that?
Don't do this to me, because now that you've done this to me, I can't remember.
Either way, check out this video here.
Sorry.
In this one, because it's a limited time frame on this end card. Subscribe to both channels. You mess with the bull, you get the horns.